What's up, everyone? This is Kat, the Biz Dev Manager here at Aloware. I want to talk to you today about Aloware sequences, which are very familiar to email sequences, email cadences. I know we're all familiar with that in sales and business development, probably just in any aspect of life. But what I'm bringing to you today is sequences where you can add text messages, you can add leads to a power dialer, and really automate a lot of your steps. So let's go ahead and go over here to the sequences tab on the left. And then as you can see, I've created a few sequences already, but I'm going to show you how you can do it yourself and a lot of those things that are, your options to choose from. So now you can choose whether you want it to process every day or just on business days. You can choose anytime, or you can actually set a time range, between certain hours. You always want to choose which line you're going to call from, and then you can choose your throttling. So depending on how many people you put into this sequence at one time, how many messages do you want to go out? And then do we want to remove the lead if it responds? Absolutely. We wouldn't want to keep, barging people with messages and calls if we've already, heard from them. The other thing is, do you want to manually remove them if you call them? Now, I don't think we should do that because we're going to add some call steps in there, right? So we're going to save and continue. And then here's when you're going to add these steps. You can do a lot of these things. I'm going to scroll through them as you read them and really talk about the most, I think, useful ones. So I think that sending an SMS is very useful these days. I think MMS is awesome. People love GIFs, love pictures. You can add tags. I think that's very useful to keep your contact center organized. And then you can do like all these other things, change contact disposition, send ringless voicemail. I think adding to the power dialer is probably another one of the most useful things. So first step here is I'm just going to choose add to a power dialer. And then it's going to ask me, do I want a delay? Do I want a certain time of day? Is this on a user's ring group? Is this on a ring group? And then here's your other things, right? This is important. Where do you want the lead to be positioned in the power dialer, top or bottom? It's really important to choose top so you get those hot leads, those SQLs, people to really reach out to those in a fair, good amount of time, right? And then do you want to prevent duplicates? Yes. Do you want to allow multiple phone numbers? That's up to you. And then whether or not you want it to be the contact owner's power dialer. So I'm going to go ahead and add this step. Now, I want to go back to the sequences that I've already made just to show you how easy it is and some of the cool, useful things, right? So I decided this might be for failed tries for our company. We're going to offer them a discount, went ahead and sent them a text, waited 10 minutes to add them to the power dialer. Now, once that is done, it's going to go ahead and send this MMS message right here. Now, the cool thing too is we have something called intakes and triggers. So you can actually trigger contacts in this sequence for a certain reason. So say you want to do just the call disposition, say it was connected and you talk to this person, right? You want to unenroll that person from the sequence because you already talked to them. So super useful. Here is where you would enroll your contacts. Easiest done if you have an integration or a list. And then here is where you can see the history of all the actions in your sequences. Guys, I hope this was useful. I love using sequences myself, as well as cadences, as well as HubSpot workflows, all geared towards Aloware and making communication the best it could possibly be. I hope this was useful. Again, this is Kat. I'm your Biz Dev Manager. Look forward to bringing you more tips and tricks.